A man who lived in poverty until age 50 changed the world with a single book. That book was The Science of Getting Rich, and its author was Wallace D. Wattles. Published in 1910, this book remains an Amazon bestseller in the self-development category 115 years later. What's even more remarkable is that Napoleon Hill, the father of modern success literature and author of Think and Grow Rich, studied Wattles' theories extensively. Wattles spent a lifetime failing until he discovered 3 secrets that changed everything. By the end of this video, you'll completely understand these 3 principles and experience real changes within 21 days. I'll also share specific action steps you can start implementing today. Most people stay poor for one simple reason. They think incorrectly. 99% of people believe money is limited. If someone has more, I must have less. And you must work hard and save to become wealthy. But Wattles revealed that this competitive mindset is the root cause of poverty. In The Science of Getting Rich, he wrote, "Poor people compete for what already exists, but wealthy people create something entirely new." This is the difference between the competitive plane and the creative plane. Competition is a zero-sum game, but creation opens infinite possibilities. The first core principle is creative thinking. Wattles emphasized that the universe contains infinite supply. The problem is most people compete for a limited pie, but truly wealthy people either make the pie bigger or create an entirely new pie. Here's how to practice this immediately. Every morning when you wake up, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what can I create new today? This single question shifts your brain from competition mode to creation mode. Carry this question with you throughout the day and look for even small improvements. At work, think, how can I do this more efficiently? Or, how can I provide greater value to customers? At home, consider, what new ways can I make my family happier? Just 3 days of this practice will generate completely different ideas than usual. Creative thinking brings immediately noticeable changes. Your normally stressful daily routine becomes an exciting challenge. When you encounter problems, instead of thinking, how do I avoid this? You'll think, how do I create a new solution? This shift in thinking alone transforms each day completely. The second core principle is definite thinking. Wattles emphasized in The Science of Getting Rich. Vague wishes bring vague results. Know exactly what you want and picture it clearly. Most people have only vague goals like, I want to make lots of money or I want to be successful. Such goals can never lead to success. Wattles actually wrote his specific goals on paper. He always carried a small notebook where he recorded exactly what he wanted. He wrote clearly, within 2 years, I will achieve stable monthly income to relieve my family's financial worries. Right now, write your goals specifically on paper or in a notebook. In 2 years, I'll achieve a monthly income of $5,000 to run a small bed and breakfast with my family in a peaceful location. Or, within 1 year, I'll earn $2,000 monthly from a side business to support my parents and enjoy my hobbies freely. Write clearly, by when, how much, what method, and why you want it. Read this goal aloud every morning when you wake up. Also, read it again before bed and vividly imagine the situation in your mind. Wattles repeatedly visualized his goals in his mind daily. The key isn't just reading, but actually feeling the emotions as if you're already in that situation. Something amazing happens. When you repeatedly visualize clear goals in your mind daily, your brain automatically begins collecting information related to those goals. Opportunities you never noticed before become visible, and ideas necessary for achieving your goals naturally emerge. Psychology calls this RAS, the reticular activating system. The third core principle is gratitude. Wattles emphasized in The Science of Getting Rich that gratitude is the most powerful way to harmonize with the universe. He said, a grateful mind connects you to the source of abundance. When you're grateful for what you already have, more good things flow to you. This isn't simple positive thinking. Wattles claimed this as a scientific principle. Gratitude raises our vibrational frequency to resonate with abundant energy. Modern neuroscience proves that gratitude activates the brain's reward circuits and helps us better recognize positive opportunities. Wattles himself wrote a gratitude journal every night. No matter how difficult his day was, he always found things to be grateful for and recorded them. He wrote specifically, "Grateful for having a warm meal today. Grateful for my family's health. Grateful for new ideas that came to mind." Invest just 5 minutes every night before bed. Find 3 good things that happened that day and sincerely express gratitude. At first, you might think nothing special happened, but with a little attention, even very small things become reasons for gratitude. Grateful for enjoying warm coffee today. Grateful the bus came on time so I wasn't late. Grateful a colleague offered small help. Grateful for spending the day in good health. Express these specifically. What matters isn't doing this formally, but genuinely feeling thankful. Try this for just 1 week. You'll experience amazing changes. Good things you never noticed before will constantly catch your attention, and each day will feel much more abundant. Remarkably, more good things will actually start happening. Wallace Wattles' own story is remarkable. Born into a poor farming family in 1860, he continued failing in business for 40 years. At age 36, he began studying philosophy and discovered these 3 principles. He practiced these principles every dawn, asking creative questions, writing and reading goals on paper, and writing gratitude journals. After 14 years of consistent practice, at age 50 he became a completely different person and was able to publish The Science of Getting Rich. Now let me share specific practices you can start today. These methods adapt what Wattles actually used for modern times. First practice. Every morning, immediately upon waking, stand before a mirror and declare loudly, "I am someone who creates new value today." This simple declaration alone shifts your brain from competition mode to creation mode. You're moving your consciousness to what Wattles called the creative plane. Just 3 days of this will generate completely different ideas than usual. Second practice. Prepare a small notebook. On the first page, write one specific goal. In 3 years, I'll achieve a monthly income of $4,000 to run a small cafe with my parents and live peacefully. Write clearly, by when, how much, what method, and why you want it. Read this every morning while vividly imagining that situation in your mind. This practices Wattles' emphasis on definite thinking. Third practice. Use the back section of the same notebook as a gratitude journal. Starting tonight before bed, write 3 things you're grateful for that day and sincerely say, "Thank you." This might feel awkward initially, but it's the most effective way to develop the attitude of gratitude Wattles described. Just 1 week will make each day feel much more abundant. Each of these takes less than 5 minutes, but practice consistently for 21 days. Amazing changes will happen in your life. Just as Wallace Wattles lived a completely different life at 50, you can experience the same transformation. Wallace Wattles' Science of Getting Rich remains valid 115 years later. Creative thinking, definite thinking, and gratitude. Practicing these 3 principles will definitely change your life. Only those who start now will see results.